So observe, in last class, we studied around 8 properties of metals. Now coming to the 9th property of metal, that is what? Metals have high densities. What is that? 9th property, everybody? Metals have high densities. So let us take what is mean by these densities. First of all, I will explain in a normal way. Later we will go with in detail explanation. Now, I have given, let me take for example. Now, I have 2 students. One is, let me consider Reddy, and another student is called as Mr. Gokul Kannan. Now, I have given you one big bag of, let me take one big bag of cotton to Mr. Reddy, and one big bag of iron powder or iron pieces to Mr. Gokul. Now, same size, both are same size. Size of the bags is same. Now you tell me which one people can carry easily and which one it is difficult to carry. That is what my question.
Iron is difficult, sir.
Yes, please. Iron is difficult to carry. Yeah, what is the reason behind iron is difficult to carry? Mr. Arun Kailas? Anybody?
Sir, because
Mass difference.
Because its mass is what? Volume is constant. The size is same. Volume of bag is constant. Volume of bags remains constant. But whose mass is more? Cotton or iron? Iron. Mass is more, understanding, compared to cotton. So that is what we used to call as density. Then you tell me, I will explain you. So who is having more density now compared to this one? Tell me, cotton or iron? Anybody?
Iron.
Understand? So iron is having more denser than cotton. That is what the concept called as metals have high densities. Understand, Mitaksri? Now, what do you mean by density? First of all, understand very carefully. Suppose I have given you some substance. I want to find the density. Means, observe very carefully. Density is the physical quantity. Density is the what? Density is the physical quantity. Physical quantity, which is the ratio of mass and volume of a substance. Mass and volume of a given substance is only called as, understanding, density. Is it okay, everybody? Yes, please.
Yes,
now, it is the very casual definition. It is not the perfect definition of density. Density means ratio of mass per unit volume. What is that, Omar? Mass per unit volume. Unit volume is called as density. Understand, Mr. Akilan? Yes, please. Omar, where is Akilan? Akilan is not there. You just call. That is what. So, I will write the definition of formula of density. Anybody can tell me the density formula? Mitaksri? Density is equals to
mass per volume.
Equals to mass by ratio means division. Mass by volume. Understand, everybody? Mass by volume we can say. So observe very carefully, all of you. I want to say you, mass density we can represent with a symbol called as D. What is the symbol? D. Or we can represent with a Greek letter called as rho. What is the Greek letter called as? Rho. R-H-O. Understanding? Symbol C like a P, but it's not P. It is like this. Rho, which is equals to mass symbol is M and volume symbol is V. So this is what? Mathematical representation of density. Any doubt? Anybody can ask. Are you clear, everybody, guys? Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes. So, see, to teach the statement, I am teaching this concept because majority of you also don't know. I think you already studied, but you forgot. I know that. That is why. So, you have to know that. Simply, if I'll say the units, you cannot understand. So, that is what. So, are you clear, guys? Now, density means what? Density means what? Mass by volume. Now,
it is a ratio of mass and
yes.
per unit.
Now, observe very carefully. You all know what is the units of mass? Anybody can tell? What is the units? Units means how we can use to measure, how we used to measure is only called as unit. So please, if somebody will ask unit, don't make mistake. Understand? What is the unit of mass? I am asking. Please try to open your mouth and tell me. Unit of mass, I am asking. Yes, please.
Kilogram.
Yes.
Kilogram, gram,
Basically, we can say kilograms and as well as grams. What is that? Kilograms and grams. Is it okay, guys? Same way,
Yes,
if
sir.
we'll take unit of volume, please remember, unit of volume is cubic meter and we can take cubic centimeter. How to read it? Everybody read along with me. Not meter cube or centimeter cube. How to read this one? Everybody?
Cubic.
Cubic
Understand?
meter and cubic centimeter.
Yeah, cubic centimeter. That is what it is. Now, you know what is the unit of mass and you know what is the unit of volume. Now, can you tell me the units of density? Anybody? Units of density. Yes, please. You are not a kids.
Yes,
Units of
intensity.
densities. Yes, please. Ready?
Kilogram per
Yeah.
cubic meter.
Kilogram per cubic
Yes.
meter.
If you take kilogram, then volume must be in cubic meter. Understanding? If you have taken gram, then volume must be in what? Cubic centimeter. Understanding? All of you? So this one only we used to call as kilogram per cubic meter only. We used to call as SI unit. What is that? Everyone? SI unit. And this one we used to call as CGS unit. What do you mean by SI unit? Anybody? Standard International Unit. What is that?
Standard
International Unit. CGS means centimeter, gram second unit. Gram second unit. This is what our Indian system of units. What is this units called as? What is this units called as, Mr. Gokul? Indian system. Indian
second
system
unit.
of units. Yes. Gram second, centimeter, gram second. Is it okay? Centimeter, gram second units. This is what our Indian system of unit. Understand, Johan? Mitakshri, Harish, Harita, Mr. Kaushik. So what is the SI unit of density, everybody? SI unit of density. I want answer.
Kilogram per cubic meter.
Kilogram per cubic meter. And CGS unit is what? Gram per centimeter, cubic centimeter. Understand, everyone? Yes or no? Please respond, guys. That is what. Now,
Yes, sir.
observe very carefully as what is our concept today. Metals have high densities, means in the sense of more denser, more heavy, and less denser, lighter objects. Observe all of you very carefully. If density is greater, if density, understanding, if more will be the density, greater will be the understanding, mass of the substance. That is what heaviness. So if density of the substance is more, if density of the substance is more, then the substance is heavy substance or light substance, then the given substance is heavy or light, guys, then the given substance is heavy. Understanding? Heavy means very more mass. That is what. So that is why we can take, for example, let me take now what is iron. I will take now. If you take the iron, can you guess what is the iron density? Last class also I told you. So do you all know what is 1 cubic meter volume? 1 cubic meter means in the sense of a cube which is having a side of how much?
778 gram cubic centimeter.
No. Observe very carefully. What do you mean by 1 cubic meter? I want it meaning of mathematics. Anybody can tell? I want, what do you mean by 1 cubic meter? Means a cube of each side, how much a day? Each side, a cube of each side, how much it is?
1 centimeter.
Each side 1 centimeter. That is what it is. If I have been taken this much piece of iron, and it will be having a mass of 7.8 grams. What is the mass of that? You just take 1 cubic centimeter of volume of iron piece, will get how much? How much, guys? Mass. Mass is equals to how much? 7.8.
7.8.
And what is the volume? 1 into 1 into 1. 1 only. 1 cubic centimeter. So now iron density of
How
iron,
you found the master?
we can measure it. You can cut a piece called as 1 cubic centimeter volume, and you can measure the mass. It will come around 7.8 grams. Is it okay, Omar?
Okay, sir. Okay.
That is what.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, if you cut same way, understand? Is it all the metals having same density? Harish, ready? Open your.
No, sir.
No. That is what.
No, sir.
What is the density of iron? 7.8
7.8.
gram per cubic centimeter. Gram per cubic centimeter. Or I will take a cube of each side having 1 meter. Each side having how much, Ra? Each side having
1
how
meter.
much? 1 meter.
One.
Iron. Try to answer. If I have taken a cube of each side, how much, guys? Each side how
1
much?
meter.
1 meter.
meter.
Then what is the volume? Anybody can tell? Mr. Johan, Harini, what is the size of, or what is the volume? 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. 1
1
cubic
meter.
meter. 1 meter. Understanding? 1 cubic meter. Then you know what is the mass of iron? Mass of iron will come 7,800 kilogram. How much it will come?
7,800.
7,800.
Understand? Ready? So if I'll take R in SI unit, what is the mass of iron? Density of iron? 7,800 kilogram per cubic meter. Are you understand, everybody? Yes, please. Mitakshri, no response. What happened? Now, let me take Mercury. What is the symbol of Mercury, everybody? Mercury.
Hg.
You all people know. Do you know that what is a mercury? If I have taken a 1 cubic centimeter of mercury, 1 cubic centimeter, I will take a container and I will fill a mercury in a container called as only 1 cubic centimeter. Then you know what is the mass of mercury? 13.6 grams. How much it will come? 13.6 grams. So what is the mercury density? Anybody? Mercury density 13.6 gram per how many cubic centimeter? 1 cubic
1
centimeter. So that is what it is. Now, in SI unit, tell me, this is CGS unit. What is the SI unit? Anybody can tell? SI unit density of mercury.
1,36,000.
13,600 kilogram per cubic meter. Sarya? Mitakshri, have you understand? Yes?
Yes, sir.
I multiplied with what? By this time you might be guessing. I multiplied with what?
1,000.
Understand?
1,000.
So that is what I want to say. That is why I give an example. Yeah, ask me, Hari.
Sir, 13.6 gram per cubic centimeter is equal to 13,600 kilogram per meter.
It's not Hari. It's not Hari. If I'll take a container containing mercury, each side 1 cubic meter. You understand, Hari, what I'm saying? Each side 1 meter. 1 centimeter, 13.6 grams. If I'll take each side 1 meter, then the total mass of mercury, which is equals to, total mass of mercury, 13,600 kilogram will come. Do you understanding? Volume will come 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. 1 cubic meter will come. That is what it is. Hari.
Yes, sir.
That is. Now, relation between SI and CGS unit. SI and CGS unit. Now you can understand. See, 1 gram per cubic centimeter. What is that, everybody? Answer. 1 gram per cubic centimeter is equals to 1,000 kilogram per cubic meter. Are you understand, Mitakshri, Harini? Please respond. That is what converting. So when we are converting from CGS to SI, you just multiply with what? You just multiply
1,000.
1,000. That's all. Now reverse, you tell me. Can anybody tell me reverse? 1 kilogram per cubic meter is equals to 1 by 1000 gram per cubic centimeter. Is it okay, everyone? Learn these relations, which will be more helpful for us in chapter number 4. That is what? Work and energy, where we will get, no, I think buoyancy itself. So that is what gravitation chapter, second half of the gravitation chapter is related to density. So by that time you will understand in physics, not in chemistry. So this is what the unit conversion. Any doubt? Let me know. Are you clear? Solo, please. Everybody. Understanding, everyone?
No doubt.
For
Yes,
example,
sir.
I will take 1 cubic centimeter of water. What I have taken? What I have taken now? 1
1 cubic.
centimeter of water. Understanding, everybody? Do you know how much mass will come? 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. What is the water mass? So volume is equals to 1 cubic centimeter. What is the mass? You know, mass will come 1 gram. What is the mass will come? 1 gram. So what is the water density? Water density, I
1
want
gram per cell.
water density, which is equals to 1 gram per cubic centimeter.
Cubic
That is also at what temperature, you know? At 4 degrees Celsius. At what temperature? Hari?
4 degrees.
At 4 degrees Celsius. Means when the temperature is at 4 degrees Celsius, water is having maximum density. Water is having maximum density. So at the, what is that value? What is that value? 1 gram per cubic centimeter. 1 gram per reading is very important. 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Open your mouth and say 2-3 times. Or SI unit. Mitaksri, can you tell me what is SI unit? Water density? 1000 kilogram per cubic meter. That is what it is. Understand? So if you have taken a water tank which containing 1 cubic meter volume, so it can store how many kg of water? Ready? How many kg of water? If I have taken 1 cubic meter of tank volume, understanding, then it can store how many kg of water? 1000 kg.
1000 kg.
Understand? So that is why water density is 1000 kilogram per cubic meter. Hope everybody understand. Yes or no? I want to know. Are you clear?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
That is what it is. Please note it down. So that is what. So I hope everybody understand. Now have you understand metals are heavy or lighter? I want to know it now. Metals are
Heavy, sir.
heavy. Understand? So the metals are heavy substances. Examples. What is the examples?
Iron.
The iron is 7.8 meter per gram per cubic centimeter, and mercury also you can take 13.6 gram per cubic centimeter. But is it same for all the metals? That is what my question. Is it same for all the?
No, sir.
Yes,
No,
please.
sir.
No. So density of a metals is not same, and also see always some exemption will be there. What is the exemption? Anybody?
Sir,
Exception.
Mercury.
Not mercury, boy. Exceptions. I
Sir,
want.
sodium and potassium.
Yes. Sodium and
Potassium.
Potassium.
sodium, you know, it is less than water density. So it is very low density or more density. Sodium and potassium.
Less than.
Sodium and potassium, they can float in water. Understand, everybody? Float in water surface. Understand? Like water if you take, so sodium will float on the surface of water, so that it is more denser than water or less denser than water. Girls, boys, anybody? Yes, please. Less denser. That is what. So exception, except sodium and potassium having low densities. Understand? So that is why they are called as light metals. What they are called as?
Light metal.
Light metals, because of very low densities. Very low densities. Are you clear, everybody? Please respond. Yes.
sir.
Yes,
This is
sir.
what the 10th property. Any doubt, ask me. Kaushik, are you clear, Kaushik? Nothing understands, sir. Arun Kailash, any doubt, ask me. So this much clearly, that is the reason I told you. You have to know. Johan, have you understand, Johan?
No doubt, sir.
That is what.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please ask me. Clear? That is what. So write it down, everyone. So metals have high densities. That is the 9th property. That is the next 10th one. Are sonorous. What is the 10th property? Metals are
Metals
sonorous. Right. 10th property. Metals are sonorous. What do you mean by sonorous? That is what I want to know. Sonorous. S-O-N-O-R-U-S. Sonorous. Yes. Means metals make a ringing sound when we strike them. You understand, everybody? Means what is that? Metals make ringing sound. Understand? Ringing sound when we hit with a hard surface. Ringing sound when we strike them. When we strike them, that is what, when we can hit them, so they will give you the ringing sound. So is it yes or no? If you hit the iron, if you hit the gold, if you hit the silver plate, if you hit it, you'll get the sound or not? I want to know. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Gokul?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Making this sonorous only. So where we can use, guys? Anybody can tell? Where we can use this one? Because of making sound, where we can use?
Churches.
Yes,
In
Churches.
calling bell.
making, very good. Who said calling bell? Okay, that is what, bells. Your schools and all, you can see calling bells and all, metals only. That is what it is, right? So due to
Sir,
the
what about churches?
sonorous, due to the property of sonorousness. What is to call, Harish? Ready? Sonorousness. Understand? Sonorousness. It is used in metals are used in manufacturing. What, guys? Used in or used for. You can used for making bells. Others, any other things? Making bells, only bells. Any other thing? Now, do you all know plate type musical instruments? Like even if you go temples and all, bhajana time they'll hit tang 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 tang, two plates, left hand one, right hand one. They will hit one and on each other so that it will produce the sound. Tang 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 they'll produce. Have you noticed it? Yes, please. How many of you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's called as symbols. Understanding? So to making symbols also we will use it. If you don't know, I will show you. After seeing whether you know or not, tell me. Okay, guys? That is one. Let's see that. See that. Symbols. Okay, so symbol instruments. This is what it is. Do you all know temples? You can see this one. Have you seen Amma? Mitakshri? Harini?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is only called as symbol. So is it made with what? Metals or non-metals?
Metals.
Because they'll make sonorous. They are sonorous. That is what it is. So I want to say you that. That is why I have shown you also. So we can say used for making bells. Next, right? Plate type musical instruments. That is what symbols. That is what called as plate type musical instrument. Plate type musical instrument.
Sir,
Yes, Hari. Omar.
sir,
Yeah.
the symbols Tamil they will call it as Sangu Kuruvi.
எனக்கு தெரியல. You say them. They will understand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Symbols.
Sangu
Also
Kuruvi.
we can call it as manjira. Understand? Not anjira. Also what we can call, ready? Manjira.
Manjira.
Okay. Hindi name it is. Tamil Omar is saying you can learn. And do you all know? You all people know violin, guitar, sitar, tambura and all. Do you all know that? Violin, guitar, sitar, tambura. Yes. All the strings is made with what? The strings are wires. Wires is made with what? Metals only.
Metals.
And wires for stringed musical instruments and wires for stringed musical instrument. Instruments, what is it like musical instruments? String musical instruments. Violin. Next, guitar, tambura. Next, Hari, tanpura, sitar. Okay, sitar. This is tambura illa tanpura. Tanpura. We'll call it as a tambura. Its spelling is tanpura. Tanpora. Tanpura. Sorry, sitar and etc. So this all we are using this sonorous because of this only. Do you understand, guys? So sonorous, what is the property called as? Sonorousness. What is that called as? Sonorousness. Yeah, sonorousness. That is what you have to remember. Okay. This is what the 10th property. Last property, guys. So very important and very, very easy also. Last one. Have you understand 10th property, sonorousness? Everybody. Next, last.
Yes, sir.
Metals usually have a silver or gray color. What is that? Metals usually have silver or gray color. Except one metal. Anybody can tell what is that? Except one metal. Except
Sodium.
no, except copper and gold. Except
Copper and gold.
copper and gold. Understanding? Gold, what is the color? What is the color of gold? Is what color, guys? Yes.
Yellowish color.
Yellowish color. That is what. And copper? Copper has a reddish brown. Understand?
Brownish color.
Yeah. Metals usually have silver or gray color, except copper and gold. Copper is brown color, reddish brown color. Understanding, everyone? And gold is what color? What is the color of gold? Gold has a yellow color. Understand?
Yellowish.
Yeah, yellow color. That is what you have to remember it. Okay. So this is what remaining all the metals you can take. Most of the metals, they'll be in what color? They'll be in gray color or silver color only. That is what you have to remember it. Understand, everyone? So
Yes, sir.
this is what all the 11 properties of metals. Everybody hope all should understand. So from first to 11, fastly tell me one by one who will say, let me see first property. Metals are
Malleable.
malleable. Next, metals are ductile. Next one, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Understand?
Metals are lustrous.
Yes, metals are lustrous.
Metals are
Can be
generally
polished. Next, metals are generally
hard.
metals are usually strong. They have high tensile strength. Now, let me see how who will say what do you mean by tensile strength? Let me see that. What do you mean by tensile strength?
The holding
holding
capacity.
Very good. Next, 7th property. Mitakshi, what is the 7th property?
Metals are solid at room temperature.
Solid at room temperature. Next one, 8th one. Metals generally
Metals
have
are generally
high melting point and boiling point. Next one, 9th one. Metals have high densities.
Metals have high
Metals are sonorous in nature. And next one, metals usually have a what?
gray color.
Silvery gray color.
Silver or gray color.
Yeah, silver or gray color except copper and gold. So other than this, is there any doubt? Anybody? Let me know.
No, sir.
Everybody? Yes, please. That is what you have to remember it. Now, so because of this reason, you can see because of this wide properties, metals are widely used in our daily life for large number of purposes. So you can say, do you all have kitchen in your home? Kitchen utensils made with what? Kitchen utensils made with metals only. Understanding? So electric fans. Do all electric fans in our home? Electric fans
Yes, sir.
is made with
Yes,
what?
sir.
Metals. Now, do you all having grinder, mixer, whatever it is? Inside the teeth is made with what? Metals only. That is what sewing machines we can say. Cars. Cars is made with what? Metals. Bus made with what? Metals. Truck, trains, ship, aeroplanes. All are made of metals or mixture of metals. What is mixture of metals ready called as? Everything made of metal.
Alloys, sir.
Yes, metals are mixture of metals. So mixture of metals we used to call something. Anybody can call that? What is that called as?
Alloys.
Alloys. Understanding? So that is why due to these heavy properties, metals were having wide applications in our daily life. Understanding? So where every corner we are using the instruments made with the metals only. That is the reason I will say you an English word now, which will helpful for us in our daily life. Remember that the list of articles made of metals which we use in our daily life is unending. What do you mean by unending? Anybody? Unending means we cannot count it. Understanding? So throughout our life, from the time of birth to the death, understanding? So the instruments which we are using is made with the metals only. Most of the things you can see, that is what. So the list of articles. What do you mean by articles? Articles means what? Is it newspaper articles? Articles means objects. Understanding? Are things we can say. So the list of objects made of metals which we use in our daily life is unending. Do you understand, guys? What do you mean by unending? Yes, please. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is one. So this is what about what is properties of metals and why we are using them very widely or unending in our daily life and all. Now, if you have understand this one, this is all about the metals and their properties. Then opposite to the metals, what is the opposite to the metals? That is what we used to call as non-metal.
Non-metal.
Understand? So every 11 properties it will shows of like opposite to the metals is called as non-metals. Now let us see, we'll study the definition of non-metals and examples. Later we'll continue the properties. So can anybody tell me the definition of non-metals? Mitakshri? Just opposite to metals. Metals are malleable and ductile and conduct electricity. But here opposite, what will come? Non-metals. Non-metals are neither malleable or nor ductile and does not conduct electricity. That's all. A non-metal is an element, right? A non-metal is an element. A non-metal is an element that is neither malleable nor what? Not ductile. Understand? Not ductile and does not conduct electricity. Purima. So examples, tell me. Everyone, one by one, you tell me one after one. Mr. Arun Kailas, give me one example of non-metal. Don't simply sit. Give me one example of non-metal, I said.
Nitrogen. All the
Oxygen,
gases.
carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide not. Carbon dioxide is a
So
compound.
nitrogen.
Yeah, carbon dioxide is a compound. We can take nitrogen, carbon. Understanding? So we are having very less non-metals in our periodic table. Understand? But including diamond and graphite also we can consider as a what? Diamond and graphite also. They are considered as a non-metal, but they are having specialty. They are called as something. What is that called as? They are allotropes of carbon. They are allotropes of what? Carbon. Now, Mitakshri, can you tell me what do you mean by allotrope? Yes. Same chemical formula, but different what? Different physical structure is called as allotropy. Understand? So last class also I explained. So they are allotropic forms of carbon. They are what? Allotropic forms of carbon. So what is the examples of non-metal, everybody? Carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, phosphorus, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. So ellame we used to call it as non-metals. Understanding? And diamond and graphite are allotropic forms of carbon. What do you mean by allotropy? That is what I am asking. Everyone. Allotropy. Allotropy means understanding same chemical structure, same chemical formula. Understanding same chemical formula, but what is different? But
Physical
different
structure.
physical structure. Is it okay? Second time I am teaching. Please learn it. Understand, Ra? So this is what we used to call as non-metals. And one and only we can see one and only non-metal which is present in non-metals are present in all the three states. Understand, everybody? So non-metals are present in all the three states. So now for example, solid, but metals are present in only two states. What is the two states? Metals.
Liquid and
Liquid and
gas.
solid.
Hey, metals ra.
Liquid and solid.
Liquid and solid, sir.
Non-metals present in gases also. Can you give me the example of solid non-metal? Solid non-metal.
Graphite.
Ray, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, carbon, we used to call it as solid non-metal. Liquid, only one. Only one. What is the only one, Mitakshri?
Bromine.
Bromine. Next, gases example. Gases.
Oxygen, nitrogen.
Yeah, hydrogen, chlorine, oxygen, understanding, fluorine, nitrogen, ellame we used to call as gases. So please learn. So we can write a statement. All the non-metals are solids or gases except one. What is that? Bromine, which is liquid non-metal. At what temperature? At what temperature? At
Room temperature.
room temperature. That is what you have to remember.